Hi, I'm Sid with T1G. We're out here at the Rogers Range today, and we're going to be talking about some dry fire techniques and the importance of dry fire. Dry fire technique is not the sexy part of learning how to shoot, unfortunately, but it is probably one of the most important skills that we need to be working on, because most people don't have the money and the time really to go out to a range and get all your gear and spend all of the money and time out there to get the proper techniques down that they're looking for, to get that skill set driven home. Dry fire techniques allows us the opportunity to practice in the comfort of our own home and the atmosphere that we're comfortable with, and still drive home all of the fundamentals of shooting the pistol, the carbine, the shotgun. I brought a couple of different systems out here that we're going to talk about that are going to help us with our dry fire technique. Most people that have their firearm probably don't invest the money in the fancy conversion kits or even a dedicated dry fire type gun, but we can still get good practice in just with our standard firearm. The most important thing is that if we're going to use a real firearm for dry fire, is to ensure that we keep our ammo stored somewhere else. We don't keep it in the same room that we're dry firing with. We clear that weapon out, we store the ammo someplace, and then we can go to the area that we're going to be dry firing in. When we're practicing with our regular firearms, we are afforded the opportunity to actually practice manipulations, malfunction drills, pretty much everything that we would need, that we would use in normal shooting techniques. If you want to, you can actually invest in some pretty high-end stuff, little bit nicer, a system like this, which you can convert your normal firearm, and it allows you to dry fire and not worry about the ammunition being such a concern. But they have weights for the magazines, they keep them nice and solid, and it gives us an opportunity to get some good practice in. And then I'm a real big fan of a dedicated dry fire gun. This one is actually a non-firing pistol, but it manipulates and operates much like your normal firearm. With a weighted magazine, it resets the trigger for you. And one like this actually has a laser on it, so you can also confirm the hit that you're shooting with. So it works out really well for you. When we're practicing our dry fire techniques, it's all about making sure that we are reinforcing the hard skill sets. A good technique that I'll use is I will practice bringing the gun up and aligning the sights and pressing off that dry fire shot, maybe on a spot on a wall, or sometimes I'll use a mirror with a spot on it to focus on, and it gives us that good sight picture sight alignment, and we can confirm our sights on the dot that we're using. Another technique would be to close your eyes as you're bringing the gun up and working the trigger at the same time, and then open your eyes and see where those sights are aligned, so you can get that consistent pressure every time putting the gun in the same spot, and it helps with accuracy and trigger manipulation. So those are some techniques that I'll use for standard dry fire practice. So another technique that I like to use, and it's really fun, is I like to put up some interactive targets that I can shoot dry fire. Out here at the Rogers Range, since we've got it right here, one of my favorite drills to do is watch one of the videos that I've taken of the Rogers steel moving. It's interactive, and we get a chance to dry fire it on our TV. Now the key thing here is make sure that your gun is unloaded. You don't want to surprise yourself by ruining your brand new TV. So make sure your ammo is stored someplace safe. But we're going to put up some videos here so you guys can watch, and we'll go through the different tests of the Rogers, make your dry fire a little more interactive, hopefully get you on the gun a little bit more to get your skills back up. So check out our channel for the Rogers Course of Fire. We're actually going to put all 9 tests up there for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.